Hi, Berry Berry. Hi, Brylon Farm. Brylon Farm and Berry. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just getting my stuff ready. Is my phone okay this time? I'm running late. By a millisecond, Barry got you. Or you were first. 9 across is Tampa. 9 across. Oh yeah, it is Tampa. Cool. Okay, just give me like a minute. I'm running late. I got that, I got this. You got the hiccups? I said you got the hiccups? Did you get the mail today? All right, good. Thanks. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. I have to charge my phone again. Is that too far away, you guys? Let me see if I can lower that down a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Oh, that's better, right? That's better. Okay. Hi, Zed. Welcome. $59 hiccups. X marks the spot. You didn't get me that time. You did not get me that time. All right. Where am I? 9 across is Tampa. That's right. Busch Gardens, Tampa, Florida. Number 9. Alrighty, right. Barry has no time for small talk. Yes, I do sometimes, he says. Yes. 62 across his tent. Gilligan's Confines, 62. Did he sleep in a tent? Did they live in tents? I forget. I mean, I remember the characters. 14 is Homo. 14. Homo sapiens. That's right. 14. H-O-M-O. Homo. Good one. 65 across is hide. Stash away. Hide. Okay. Hey, Zed. How you doing today? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Brylon, did you have a good day? Zed, did you? Barry, how are your days, you guys? 65 is hide. Okay, Zed. Oh, gone. Barry says 5. Down is Nina. Oh, 51. 1492 ship. The Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, right? N-I-N-A. Nina. It's kind of dark. I need to get a better light, too. Is that any better? I'm going to move my chair. Hold on. All right. Hold on, guys. I am just so disheveled today. Okay. I have to have some water. Give me just a minute. Sorry. Okay. It's been a crazy day. Dinner was very late today. And cleanup was late. And everything else behind it was late. Okay. Tent, I got home, I got hide, I got hiccups. Hiccups is right. One across our spas. Hydrotherapy, yeah, hydrotherapy havens. You go to the spa. That one's right. 51 is Nina. I got Nina. Michelle's here. Hi, Michelle. How are you, Michelle? Good to see you. Handmade homegrown. Good evening. Welcome. Brian says one down is Shiv. A blade in prison. SHIV, good one. Hand-graded homegrown says, hi, Stacy. I was chilling in your garden. Aw, that's so great, handmade. Brian says, hey, crafty. Devin says, yo, what to do, Daisy? What do, Daisy? What up, Daisy? Hi, Devin. How's it going? Brian says, very good, and you? Also good. Zed says, bad day. Oh, no, why? Do you care to talk about it? Sorry about that, Zed. Bad day's not good. Hey, Michelle. Michelle, how are you? Bill your bag. How was dinner? Dinner was great. Two things, though. It was very late because whatever. And we didn't have any garlic bread. I thought we did, and we didn't. And I could have made homemade garlic bread, but I didn't know we didn't have any until it was too late. But other than that, the steaks were good. The mashed potatoes were excellent. And the salad was yummy. Thanks, Billy Bagel. Michelle said, not so good right now. Oh, no, Michelle's not good. Zed's not good. Zed says 26 across his wizard. Computer expert, 26. W-I-Z-A. Sure. We'll go with that. Wizard it is, 26. Okay. Devin says, zoom out. Zoom out. 38 across his frets. All right, let me get caught up before I zoom out. Banjo Ridges, 38. F-R-E-T-S. There we go. All right. Hi, Sonal. He says, hi, Daisy May. Hi, Sonal. The Stardashians. Hey, Eric. How's it going? Welcome, 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 Eric and Sonal. North Texas Bird Feeder. Hey, nice to see ya. Welcome. 11 down is mist. 11 down. Fine droplets. Yep. Sounds about right to me. M-I-S-T. Good one, North Texas Bird Feeder. Abigail says hi. Hi, Abigail. Welcome. North Texas Bird Feeder says hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Brylan says one across is Iman. Wait, what? Frets I got, mist I got. One across. You gave me spas already for one across. 49. Bengal, 49. Ohio football team pro. Okay, yeah, 49. Bengal. B-E-N, that's G-A-L, Barry? Yeah. Thank you, Barry. Abigail says I'm having a wildfire. I know, I saw you. I thought I saw you on Mary's gigs. You be safe, Abigail. You be safe. You stay inside. Do not go outside at all unless you have to evacuate. Is it that close? How close is it? Barry says 49 across. Yeah, thank you, Barry. Brian says, hello, North Texas. Bird feeder. Great to see you here. Billiard Bago says 9 down is tutor. Teach on the side. That's right, 9 down. I think it's T, right? T-U-T-O-R? I think it is. Handmade and homegrown. Hey, North Texas bird feeder. Michelle, I lost my mom 11 years ago today to cancer. Oh, Michelle. Oh, Michelle, I'm sorry. 11 years. That's terrible. Big hugs to you, Michelle. I'm sorry. That's tough, Michelle. Hang out with us, okay, Michelle? Hang out with us. Let's try to cheer you up. Abigail says hi to Bryland Farm. Abigail says hi to Michelle. Bryland says hello, Abigail. North Texas says hi, Bryland Farm and Crafty. Bryland says prayers for peace, Michelle. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect, Bryland Farm. 11 down is missed. I'm sending prayers for everyone. What in the world has happened there? Something looked like it happened there. Thank you, Abigail. Hey, Sono says Brian Billiards is 12 down is Papa. Honey Bear, 12. Yeah, Papa Bear, there you go. I'm doing amazing, says Abigail, but having a wildfire. Tutor I got. Union, billiard bag, 16 across. Confederacy foe, 16. UNI. So what was that one again? Honey. Oh, Pooh Bear. It'd be Pooh Bear. Right? We need the Pooh. Yeah. Okay, we're good. 7 across. 7 across. Okay, 7 across. Nope. 17? 17. Okay, thank you there. I'm in. Gotcha. I found it. Finally, I found it. Thank you, North Texas Bird Feeder. Billy Bagel says 19 across is Tyson. The baddest man on the planet. The baddest man. 19. Tyson. Tyson. Okay, good. The baddest. You know what I was thinking? Bad Leroy Brown. That's what I was thinking of. You know, bad Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole darn town. All right, that wasn't the right one, though. Good evening. Everyone says friends of Dashers and more. Our friend Colleen. Hi, Colleen. Welcome. How was your day today, young lady? Abigail says, thank you so much. And yes, stay inside, Abigail. Be safe. North Texas is Andrew, this guy. Andrew. Zed says, Abigail, hi. Barry says, 38 down is fatal. Oh, excuse me, guys. Bringing death. Yes, 38. Fatal. There you go. Fatal. Fatal. Okay. Sono says, hello, everyone. Hello, Sono, my buddy. Abigail says, I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, Abigail, that's so sweet of you to say that. Zed says, 42 down is gout. Ooh, joint inflammation, 42. I don't have gout, but I know somebody that did, and it is not fun. It is not. Zed says 42. Across is great. Say hi to 42. Yeah, great. G-R-E-E-T. Goody, good. Abigail says you're welcome. Billy Abigail says Papa is wrong. Sorry, I thought it was Hungry Bear. That's okay. No worries. Michelle says usually I'm okay, but this year it hit me kind of hard. Oh, I bet, Michelle. You know, that's a hard thing no matter how long it's been or how soon it's been. Or big hugs to you, young lady. Big hugs for Michelle. Abigail says Polar Bear. Says Tyson's right. 13 down is Anne. 13 down. British Royal. Sounds about right. Anne. Like our friend Anne. Our friend Anne is British Royal, right? Abigail says, man. Brylan says 22. Across is Soothe. Provide comfort to. Yeah, 22. SOOTHE, soothe. Phoenix is here. I asked God for the most amazing, beautiful channel in the whole world, and I was looking everywhere, and here I am found. The exquisite Daisy May. Oh my God, Phoenix, you're so funny. And this beautiful chat. Michelle, love you. Oh, Phoenix, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. How are you today? Everyone say hi to Phoenix Fireside. You know our girl. Zed says 15 across is push. Give a little nudge. Give a little bit. Which one was that one? Give a little push. 15. I think that's it. PUSH. Give a little bit. Give a little push. Phoenix says, Abigail, I love you. Zed says, I have gout all my life. Really? Is it painful? Is it painful? I've always heard that it is. How do you do all that stuff with your hands and that if you have gout? It's terrible. Phoenix says, Zed, good to see you. Brylan says 47 down is pansy. A colorful violet. 47. PANSY. I love pansies. They're so pretty. They're mostly purple and yellow, aren't they? Most of them, not all of them. 36 across is colt. A yearling once was a colt. 36. COLT. Good, good, good. Michelle says, I've been petting Elsa all day and she has been making me feel better. That's wonderful. That's wonderful that she can bring you such comfort, Michelle. Zed says hi to Phoenix. Phoenix says, Michelle, grief is a process, and I'm so sorry for your loss. May you be comforted in knowing you're with friends. You're never alone. Yeah, we're here to cheer you up, girl. We're here to cheer Michelle up. She's having a hard day. Brylan Farms is 52. Across is tartness. Feature of Granny Smith apples. Yeah, they're tart, aren't they? 52. TARTNESS. There you go. Okay, good. Michelle says thank you. Colleen says, Brylan Farm, I sub to you. Oh, you'll love Stacy. Friends of Dashers is Colleen, everybody. Zed says, mostly in my knees, ankles, and feet. Oh, okay. Oh, that still has to be horrible. Tyler. Is that my Tyler? Is that my Tyler again? Is he here? I can't see that. It is. Hi, bud. Hi, Tyler. Everybody say hi to my grandson, Tyler. 35 is Otto. Chancellor von Bismarck, 35. Tyler, welcome back, buddy. So glad you're here. Oh, my gosh. Oh, so sweet. Zed says hi to Tyler. That's my grandson. Tyler, I got that one. Brylan says, thanks, friend of. Headed your way now and real quick. Yeah, that's Colleen, Stacy. Her name's Colleen. Friends of Dashers, Colleen says, thank you. Tyler says hi to Zed. Brylan Farms is done. Friend of Dashers and more. Friend of Dashers, Colleen says, thank you. Tyler's 50 down is Erie. New York Canal. Erie Canal. Right by where we were before, but we didn't have time to go there. The Erie Canal. Right on. Thanks, Ty. Tim Mitchell. I didn't get the notification. Hi, Tim. No worries. Thanks for stopping in. Michelle says, sorry for interrupting. Michelle, you are not interrupting at all. Don't ever think that. You are here to be with us. And if you have something you want to say, you say it. Don't feel that way, Michelle. You can always speak whatever you want to. Phoenix says, Colleen, it's so good to see you, beautiful friend. Tyler says, yeah, that's me. Hi, Tyler. Brylan says, hi, Tyler. Brylan says, we do coffee, tea in the morning. Yeah, Tyler. We do Scrabble in the afternoon too, bud. Colleen says, thank you, Phoenix. Adrian, hi, Adrian. Welcome. He says, hi, Daisy May. Welcome back, Adrian. Good to see you again. Michelle says, Tyler, you have an awesome grandma. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Brylan Farm says, nice to meet you, Colleen and Tyler. Colleen says, cool, I'm on the West Coast. Aren't you in Oregon? Tim says hi there. Hi, Tim. Brylan says 56 down is slay. Makes the other two wrong. 56 down is killed as a dragon. 55. What's cylindrical storage structure is a silo. So, okay. Yeah. Let's fix it right now. This is a silo. All right? A cylindrical storage structure. And killed as a dragon is slay. S-L-A-Y. That's all right. We'll fix it. All right. So this is an L. And this is an A. What's this one? 62 across is Gilligan's confines. And stash away. I'm not sure now. Cylindrical storage structure. Wouldn't that be a silo? All right, we'll come back. Colleen says, yes, Oregon. Billy Bagel says, and 54 down is east, right? And and NFC division. 54. Yep. You're right, Billy Bagel. You are correct. EAST. Slew, it's slew. S-L-E-W. S-L-E-W. And this is stow. All right, hold on. So this is stow, to stash away like a stowaway. All right, S-T-O-W. Killed the dragon is slew the dragon. All right. 62 across. Gilligan's Island. Okay, so he was on the island. Okay, so this is I-S-L-E. Okay, got it. Sorry, guys, I digress. As Mike the Bike Dasher always says, I digress. We got it. You got it. East, we got Anthony. Greetings, Daisy May, fellow friends. Hey, Anthony, welcome back. Anthony, good to see ya. Michelle says, I'm jealous. I would want a grandma like you, Daisy May. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Anthony says, cow. I don't know what he says. Anthony, I don't know what that says. Brian says, no way. Slew not slay. Isle for, yep, we got it. North Texas bird feeder. 29 across. N-A-M, I think. Andrew. You want me to call you Andrew. It's going to take me a little bit to get that, Andrew. Hold on. 29 across. Nam. Platoon war informally. Yes. 29. It was in Vietnam, right? N-A-M. Thank you, Andrew. Abigail says hi to Anthony. Lisa says hi, beautiful people. Hi, Lisa. Lisa's here. Welcome, Lisa. Happy Thursday evening. How was your day today, Lisa? Tyler says Gilligan's Isla. Yeah, except, yeah. It's okay, Ty. It's Isle. We got you. It's all good. Tyler. Abigail says, hi, Lisa. Anthony says, hello, Abigail. Isle's right, Ty. Sono says, hey, Lisa. Brylan Farm says, AC, hello. Anthony Chihuahua. Brylan's just in time to fix my mess. My mess too, Stacey. My mess too. Zed says, I really messed this puzzle up. Nah, you didn't. It's all good. It's all for fun, you guys. All for fun. Anthony says, hello, Brian, with emojis. Thank you, Anthony. Use those emojis, Anthony. And use them when you comment on my shorts or videos or anything you comment. You can use those. Brian Farm says, I thought it was me, Zed. Sonal's using them too. Thank you, Sonal. Anthony says, Zed, I was channeling my energy into messing it up. Thank you, Anthony. Phoenix says, sorry, I haven't been around. I've been so sleeping, taking medication, waking up at weird times. I did a live last night at 1. A feeling good on medication muscle relaxers. It's what it is. I miss you. I miss you too. Don't worry about that. Take care of yourself. We're always around. Take care of yourself, Phoenix. We're always here. Thank you so much. Don't be sorry. It's fine. You come around whenever you can. We love you every time you come around. Tyler says 60 King Minos. 60 across. Mythical Cretan King, 60. 60. Minos. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. Brian says 59 across his nail. A 10 penny, for example. 59. It's a nail. Nail. Good one. 22 are sumos, says Zed. Sports heavyweights. Ooh. 22. SUMOS. That's right too, Zed. Thank you. Brian says, hey, Lisa. Anthony says, Phoenix sending prayers. We love you. Yes, let's pin that up too. We love all you guys. Brian says, hey, Lisa. Anthony says, hey, Lisa. Sono says, hi, Dolly. Sono says, hi, Anthony. Andrew says, I'm new. Just thought I'd make it easier. Thank you, Andrew. I'm old, guys. I'm old. It takes me a while. Billiard Bagel says 52 across. I'm sorry, 42 across. It's ally. Ally. $41. Ally. 42. And we'll come back to that one. Brian says, so glad you made it. Andrew. Tyler says 48 across his hue. A shader tone. 48 is hue. That's right. HUE. Good one, Ty. Anthony says, what is slew anyway? The past tense of slay. Yes, you're absolutely right, Anthony. Zed says, LL, you people are great. We love you, Zed. We love that you're here. Billy Bagel says 46, maybe opals. October birthstone, I think they are opals, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they are. Yep. OPALS. Good one. Good, good, good. Tim Mitchell says hi to Anthony. Madden says, hey, Madden. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, Madden. Madden says, good to see you. And you too, bud. You too. I missed your premiere. I don't know how, but I did go back and watch it. And thank you. And keep up the good work. Madden Morris, everybody. Anthony says, any way you could scooch it down a tad? Of course, Anthony. Of course, of course, of course. You can do anything you want. 58 down is moo. Pastoral sound? MOO? Alrighty. I'm going with your moo. Anthony says hi to Madden. Brylan says 61 across our ones. Bucks in the register. Our ones, ONES. Correct. Brylan says 64 across his ogre. Fairy tale heavy. Yeah. She's got it going on. She's got it. Brylan says, hey, Madden. Madden says, hi, Anthony. Madden says, hey. Brylan says, if you guys did not see Madden's live today, you must go there. Great and funny. Oh, Madden's always good. You guys go check out Madden Morris. Subscribe if you like. Zed says, opals are right. Share Bear just came in to say goodnight and wish you all a blessed night. Sending hugs, prayer for all the needed and love. Aw, Purple Share Bear's here, everybody. Say hi and bye. And I'm saying, hey, Share Bear. Good to see you, young lady. Big hugs to you. Thank you for stopping in. You also have a blessed, wonderful night. Sweet dreams, just like you are. And we will see you in the AM. Love to you, young lady. Anthony says 32 down, maybe eases. Makes tolerable. I like that. 32. Oh. Well, 33. Maybe out on a limb. I don't know that one either. Split country? Oh, what's that? What's that name of that? Oh, it's Hispaniola. That's not right. Okay. We have to come back to that one. Purple Share Bear, have a great night, my girl. Madden says, you too, Share Bear, have a blessed night. Billiard Bagel says, yep, 41. Yep, 41. Full of breezes. would be airy. A-I-R-Y. If it's full of breezes, it's airy. 41. All right. Sonal says, hi, Share Bear. Zed says, 49 down. Stinkeroo on Broadway. Oh, I like it. 49. There you go. B-O-M-B. There you go. Anthony says, Share Bear, good night. Sonal says, Share Bear with love. Anthony says, Sonal with love. Zed says, 63 is a beanie. Cecil, the sea serpent's pale. 63. Yeah, I don't know. Is it beanie? It could be. And someone says, hey, Anthony with love. Brian says 54 down is freebie. I like freebies. And oh, I forgot to NFC division. Yeah, I forgot to cross that one off. That's my mistake. 57 is Orion. Yes, it is. 57. Heavenly Hunter is Orion. That's right. O-R-I-O-N. Anthony says, thanks. Thank you, Sonal. Brian says, hey, Share Bear. Anthony says, good one in the moo. Zed says, Sonal and Anthony, hi. Anthony says, 58 across is Micah. Layered mineral. Excuse me. M-I-C-A. There you go. Sonal says, you're welcome, Anthony. Thank you. Brian says, 53 down is Acer. Adele competitor. A-C-E-R is right. Tyler says Micah maybe. Yep, Tyler, that's right. Andrew says Tyler, that's what I was thinking. Andrew says Brian, that one was bugging me. Glad you got it. Tyler says Korea split country. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Where was that one? Korea. Yeah, I don't know which one that was again now. I don't know. I can't read. My eyes are so sore at nighttime. It's hard for you. Have to give me the numbers, pretty much. I can't see it, Tyler. Give me a number, bud. Armando's here. Hi, Armando. Hello, Daisy. Armando, welcome. Sonal says North Texas. Hi. Tyler says for 31 down. Thank you, Tyler. Split country 31. Oh yes, yes it is Korea. Look at you, little smarty pants, you. Split country. Yes. Thank you, Tyler. That is correct. Color My World. Welcome, Color My World. Hello, everyone. Sonal says Armando. Color My World, how are you today? How was your day today? Sonal says hi to Armando. Armando says hello to Sonal. Brian says 50. Orion is right. Andrew says hi, Sonal. Tyler says Orion. Brian, this one is much better than last night. Yeah, some of them are super duper hard. Sonal says, hi, Zed. Armando says, hi, Brylan. Tyler says, Acer's right. I'm one step behind y'all. That's okay. Zed says, 45 down is phrase. Coinable line. P-H-R-A-S-E. That is right. Mike R.C. Hey, Daisy. Hi, Mike. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Phoenix says, Anthony, you're the best. Thank you so much for your kindness. I love you. Peace and blessings, brother. Anthony's great, you guys. He's just so fun and lighthearted. He's great. I love when he comes around. Armando says, hey, Mike. Mike says, hey, back. Brian says, hey, Armando, and everyone I may have missed. Brian says, hi, Mike. Anthony says, thank you, and you're welcome, Phoenix. Brian says, welcome to my world, Tyler. Mike says, hey, Brylan. Brylan says, with Anthony Chihuahua in the house, got to be quick. Mike says, how are you, Daisy? I'm good, Mike. How are you? How are you? Andrew says, hi, Color My World. Color My World. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anthony says, Brylan, these lines stump me. They have plural clues without plural answers. Phoenix says, Daisy, thanks for everything. I'm going to head out. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you for stopping in. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button on your way in or on your way out. Phoenix, have a great night, okay? Thank you so much. Brylan says, hello, color my world. Tim says, 26 down are gauges. Dashboard instruments, yes, they are, 26. Well, the gauges don't fit, so we'll figure that one out. We will figure it out. Armando's laughing. Waza, hey, Waza. Waza says, oh, I'm here to do this. All four of you guys now. Waza, welcome, welcome, welcome. Anthony says, yes, hello, one and all. I missed. Mary, hi, Mary. Mary, Mary, Mary. And I was also a little bit late because I was talking to Mary. Mary, remember when you said, isn't it time for your live stream? I'm like, yeah. So I was late, but that's okay. Welcome, welcome, Mary. Sunny says, hi, hi, Sunny Chronicles. She says, hi, Kelly. Hi, Sunny. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. Tim says, hi, Mary. Mike says, LOL. Mike says, hey, Mary. Anthony says, 45 across potash. Soap ingredient. Potash. How do you say, excuse me, how do you say that? Potash. Oh, now I got the hiccups. Tim says, hey, Mike. Armando says, yo, Mary. Mike says, hey, Tim. Wazamadu says, everyone double tapping the screen to see if you win today's big prize. There you go. Double tap that screen, you guys. Phoenix says, if you're enjoying the channel's content, hit the like, show support, share this out, and subscribe. Thank you, Phoenix. You're so sweet. Mary says, oh, yeah, Mary, I was late. Zed says, LOL, I guess Wizard for 28, most likely wrong. That's okay, we'll come back. Gauges sounds correct. Oh, you spelled it differently. Okay, maybe. Brian says, thanks, Anthony. Potash been bugging me. Zed says, 23 across his tar. Waterproofing material, 23. What's 21 down? A Hilton employee is a maid. This is a maid. Okay, so wizard is not right, but that's okay. We'll fix it. 23. Okay, gotcha. Andrew says, can we see a little to the left? Of course you can. You just let me know. Let me know how that is. Armando says, hope you're doing well, Mary. Toolman's here. Hi, Toolman. Welcome. Good evening to you. Just One Sue says, hey, everybody. Don't forget today is Sue's birthday. The birthday girl is in the house. Wazoo says, that was strange. I started hiccuping exactly when... Yeah, it's come and gone quickly, too, here, too. That's too funny. I had like 2 little hiccups, and that was it. Sue says, I'm outside enjoying looking at the moon disappearing behind the clouds. Oh, Sue, that sounds beautiful. What a way to end your birthday, Sue. That's beautiful. Andrew says, hi, Toolman. Anthony says, hello, Sue. Mary says, hey, everybody on computer watching commercials. Thanks, Mary. Tim says, can't see the part of the clues. Which part, Tim? You tell me and I'll move it. Sue says, hi, Anthony and Mary. Armando says, hello, Anthony. Sue says, hi, Tim. Mary says, happy birthday, Sue. Anthony says, Sue, happy birthday. Armando says, happy birthday, Sue. Sue said, I did a time lapse of it. Oh, good. I have to get over to your channel. I don't think I was there today. Anthony says, hey, Armando. Brian says, happy birthday. Mike says, happy birthday, Sue. All right, all right, all right. I am caught up in the chat. Tim says, hi, Sue, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sue, says Andrew. Oh, you guys are all so sweet. Awesome, awesome. Barry must have left us. He must have left us. But that's okay. He's probably got stuff to do. Drink of water. Sorry, guys. Sue says, thanks, everyone. Thanks, everyone. All right, so let's see. 5 across is a biographical opening. A fleshy fruit. 20 across. Impassioned. Impassioned. Madden says, I'm back. Welcome back, Madden. Welcome back. Tim says, like both edges, can we raise the camera up 10? Sure. Yep. Absolutely we can. Absolutely. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Just when Sue says 30 across his eeks. Barely, yes, barely gets by without 30 eeks. E-K-E-S. That is right, Sue. Right on. Madden says, I've been watching back and forth between you and Dashing Maverick. Oh, thanks, Madden. Thanks. 21SC checking in from South Carolina, and happy birthday, leaving a like. Good night. Thank you, 21SC. Thank you. And good night to you, too. And happy birthday. That's so sweet. Wow, that is super nice. Mike says, I subscribe to you, Just One Sue. Thank you, Mike. Sue's great. Just One Sue says, thank you, Mike. Tim says, much better, thanks. You're welcome, Tim. Mike says, you're welcome, Sue. Anthony says, 20 across. Vehement, yes. Vehement. Vehement, yes, 20. All right. H-E-M-E-N-T, yes. Yes, V-E-H-E-M-E-N-T. Vehement. Correct. Good one, Anthony. Very good. Brian says, welcome 21. Armando says, what did your birthday Sue? Sonal says, just one Sue, hi. Mike says, hey Sonal. 21 says, thank you, Bryland Farm. Hello, right back. Yeah, hello, SC. Thank you. So sweet of you to stop in and give us a like and to say hello. Thank you so much. Sienna's artist here. Welcome, Sienna. How are you? Good to see you again. Someone says hi to Mike. Bryland says 37 across is clan, maybe? Group with a common ancestor. 37. I'm going to go with that. I think so. Clan. Yeah. Anthony says, anyone who subs me, I got you back. Just leave me a comment so I know. Sonal says, hi, Sienna. Mary says, hi, Sonal. Anthony says, hi, Mary. Bryland says, 40 across is hang. Install as a door. Hang a door, that's right. H-A-N-G. Hang it up. Hang that door. Sienna says, thank you for that comment on my video. Bryland Farm says, hello, Sienna. Noah Flames, RC. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Noah. Welcome, Noah. Bryland says, hello, welcome, Noah Flame. Armando says, hey, Noah. Mike says, hello, Noah. Mary says, I need to make my salad. Yeah, go have your dinner, young lady. Go do it. Enjoy it. Noah says, hey, Bryland, and the two RC crew. Sonal says, Noah. So this RC crew, guys, you guys have like your own channel or something? Are you all on one channel? Somebody explain these RC guys. Somebody explain it to me. In layman's terms, like the easiest possible terms you can tell me. Noah says, hey, Sonal. Sue says, just did a video of the moon with train sounds in the background. Had two helicopters go earlier. Lots of stuff going on tonight. Oh, busy night, Sue. They're all giving you a show for your birthday. They know it's your birthday. Sienna says, hello, everyone. Have a great afternoon. Thank you, Sienna. You too. Sue says, hi, Sonal. Noah says, hi, Sonal. Sonal says, hey, Noah. Sue says, hey, Noah. Noah says, we're just an RC crew, Daisy. Noah says, happy birthday, Sue. But what does that mean, the RC crew? Like, do you all hang around together? Are you in a club? I don't know. I'm old. You guys got to explain it to me. RC usually stands for the small, yes, the little small remote cars. But like, do they have a channel where they race? Do they play? Because they come around and they're all so supportive. It's amazing. Amanda says, hey, Sonal. I'm sorry, Armanda says, hey, Sonal. Yeah, I don't know. But welcome to the RC crew because they're very supportive. Thanks, everybody. All right, let's see about this puzzle. 44 across. Weather center. Weather It sounds like that would be the I. All right, the I. All right, we'll come back. Zed says hello. Sue says hello, Zed. Brylan says 7 down, most interesting. Intriguing to the max. I like that, Stacy. M-O, most, I, N-T-E-R-E-S-T-I-N-G. Most interesting is right, Stacy. Good one. Anthony says 10 down. Anyone for tennis? 10 down. Question for the courts. Ten down. Question for the courts. Anyone oh no, we're gonna have to come back to that one. Sienna says, how do I play? Sienna, if you know a clue, you just yell out the number and you give me your answer and we put it in. You could pick any clue that's not crossed off. Noah says, yes, Daisy, RC cars are just a fun. Thank you, Noah. Thanks, Noah. I still don't really understand. I mean, I know you guys must all have RC cars, but like, do you all know each other? That's really cool. Have you played RC cars, Daisy? No, I'm old, guys. No. No, I have not. My kids, when they were little, they had our RC cars. They loved them. Sue says hi to Brylan. Foal, another name for baby's horse. Anthony, baby horse. Baby horse. Baby horse. Foal. Anyone for tennis. Okay, gotcha. Anyone. F-O-R-T-E-N-N-I. Thank you, Anthony. So this is a foal. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. F-O-A-L. Works for me. Works for me. Mike says, RC crew, our support. Yes, you guys really do. Thank you so much. Anthony says, 36 across full. Gotcha, Anthony. 21 SC says, okay, Brylan Farms. I left a like over in your neck of the woods. Thank you, 21 SC. Brylan Farms is fantastic. She was one of my very first YouTube friends. And I'll love her forever. Anthony says 33 down is a sloth. It may be out on a limb. Oh, I kept wondering what that one was. S-L-O-T-H, that's right. Good one, Anthony. Sienna says, okay. Brylan says 8 down are IDs. Hospital bracelets, essentially are IDs. That's right, 8 down. IDs, yeah. There we go. Perfect. Oh, this is prod. You give a little nudge to, you prod them. P-R-O-D. Sloth is right. IDs is right. Brylan says 18 across is hiss. Moccasin. Oh, as a snake. Moccasin emission 18. Hiss. H-I-S-S. Good one, Stacy. Look at you go. Anthony says 32 down are eases. Makes tolerable. Okay. E-A-S-E-S. 39 is or so. Around. If it's around, it's or so. That's good too. All right. Armando says, yes, Stacy, we know the others. Oh, you do? Okay, great. But how do you know the others? Like, I'm just having trouble understanding, like, how you guys, like, I guess I'm going to have to do a little research into the RC crew because I don't know much about it, and I'm really confused with that. I mean, I thank you guys, all the RC crew, for being here. But you guys, like, Do you race your stuff together? Do you do it on a channel? Anything like that? Mike says yes. Noah says yes, Daisy. We know that. Sue says 24 across is insure. 24. Store cremated remains. 24. In an urn. An urn? 25 down. Snazzily dress would be natty. Okay. We'll go with that one. Okay. Andrew says, I think 36 across is incorrect. 36. Yes, you're right. It is. We fix it. Zed says 5 down is sphere. Geometric figure. 5 down. Yep. S-P-H-E-R-E. All right. So what was this? This is an IE. This is 26. A computer expert. Something ID. Ends in ID. Okay. We'll come back to that one. Matthew Fields. Hi, everyone. Hi, Matthew. How are you? He says, I'm helping my friend out reach 200 subscribers. She's now 8 away from hitting 200. Here is her channel. Mama Gigs. So like Vanilla Ice says, let's kick it. Awesome, Matthew. Thank you for that. 21 South Carolina. I'm sorry, 21 SC says, hello, Zed. Have a good weekend. Anthony says 30. Yep, or so. That's right. Mike says, you're welcome. Brylan says, thanks, 21. 21 says, oh, thank you, 21. You're so sweet. Mike says, I share your stream on my post today, Daisy. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Brylan says, prod. Yep. Sue says, 6 down is Aaron. Aaron. Oh, I didn't even see that one. 6 down. I should have got that one. E-R-I-N. Semi. This one is biographical. Biographical opening is a semi. Okay. Zed says, hey, Sue. 21 says, thank you, Zed. Noah says, well, Sonal told RC crew to enjoy your stream. Thank you, Noah. Thank you. And thank you, Sonal. Sonal's great, isn't he? Thank you, Sonal. Thank you, Zed. 21 says, thank you, Zed. Armando says, yes. Mike says, I just subscribed to you, Daisy. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Semi's right. Mary said, sub 21 SC. Thank you, Mary. Zed says, good to see you, 21. Noah says, hey, Mary. Mary says, hi, Noah. Mike says, you're welcome, Daisy. Thank you, Mike. Brian says, 4 down is something to go on. 4 down. What a clue provides. S-O... Oh, it's an IMM. I-M-A-M. That's right. I knew that. S-O-M-E-H-T-H-I-N-G-T-O-G-O-O-N. It is beanie. I think Zed said beanie earlier for this one. 62. Excuse me, 63. Good one. Noah says, how are you doing, Mary? 21 says, wow, thank you, Mary's Gigs. You too, Zed. I will put magic dust on anyone's channel that wants. Aw, thank you, 21. That's so sweet. Mike says, yeah, Sonal's a good guy. He is. Sonal is a great guy. Brylan says, a little magic dust never hurts. That's right, it doesn't. 2 down is a freebie. A fleshy fruit is a poem. P-O-M-E. I think that's how I'd say it. I'm not sure, though. P-O-M-E. Freebie is right. I love those. Anthony says 20. Techie. It's a techie. Yes. Yes, Anthony. It's a techie. Yeah. A computer. Yeah. A computer. Techie. T-E-C-H-I-E. Good one, Anthony. Good. You know, we haven't seen is Chris Outdoors. We have not seen Chris Outdoors. 26 taco, 26. Oh, tax, right? 26. Instruments are tax. Yeah, T-A-C-H-S. Good. Anthony says, hey, Noah. Matthew says, can we all please subscribe? She is now 8 away from hitting 200 subscribers. Okay, Matthew, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Armando says, hey, Matthew. Mike says, hey, Matthew. Noah says, what's up, Matthew? Anthony says, techies are also sometimes called trekkies. Yes, they are. Andrew says, nice one, Brylan, with the 4 down. She's good. She's good at puzzles. Matthew says, I sub everyone in here. Thank you, Matthew. Anthony says, yeah, Chris outdoors. Have not seen him. Coffee Cake says, well, hey, Coffee Cake. Hey, beautiful Coffee Cake. How are you? Zed says, 28 down is the crane. Oh, a long-legged wading bird. We should have got that one. 28. It's a crane. C-R-A-N-E. Mm-hmm. Right on, Zad. Right on. Brian says, hey, Coffee Cake. Anthony says, 28 down is crane. We gotcha. And Armando says, hey, Coffee Cake. Someone says, hi, Coffee Cake. Mike says, yo, Coffee Cake. Anthony says, hey, Coffee Cake. Matthew says, I'm going to live. Talk later, Daisy May. You got it, Matthew. Thank you. Everybody help out Matthew and his friend, okay? They're trying to get his friend to 200 subscribers. Take a look at the channel. You might like it. Subscribe. Thank you, Matthew. Noah says, hey, Coffee Cake. 21 says, Mary's Gigs. That Tuxie cat looks like the one I have. I left the like and I'm following. Oh, her kitties are beautiful. Mary's Gigs kitty cats are beautiful. And they're so sweet. Noah says, hi. Hi, Noah. Coffee Cake says, Brylan, hi, and Anthony, hi. So that says, Anthony's copying me. There's Chris outdoors. Chris says, good evening, Daisy May and friends. You guys, there's Chris. I just was talking about Chris. Chris, how are you? Coffee Cake says, hi, Mike and Armando. Noah says, hey, Daisy, I got trouble at school today. No, Noah. No trouble at school. You be a good kid at school. I hope it's not bad trouble. Anthony says, LOL, Zed, hot on the heels. Zed says, evening, Chris. Mary says, thank you. Armando says, Noah, she's not telling it. She's not feeling it. She's not feeling it. Brian says, Chris, welcome. Anthony says, hey, Chris, with the Canadian flag. 21 says, please put the link down for the channel that wants some magic dust from 21. Noah says, nope, just pranking. Coffee Cake says, hi, Sonal and Matthew. Mike says, Noah, LOL. Andrew says, hi, Chris. Brian says, summer school, Noah, maybe. Oh, summer school? No. You don't want to do that, do you? All right, we're almost done, you guys. Couple more clues. We have a couple more clues. Brian says yes. Or Noah says yes, Brian. No, you got to be good in school. Brian says, I'm out of guesses. Devin says, hey, Noah, you're out of guesses. 35 down, a bay window. A 44 across. Weather center. Weather center. Acrid. I lied. 34 across. Caustic. Yes, caustic. ACRID is right. Mm-hmm. Noah says Devin is here. Mike says trouble Devin here. Devin says hey Mike. Armando says hey Devin. All right, a bay window. Anybody know what a bay window would be? 35. It's a ORI blank L. And if you put an E in there, that makes this one, the weather center, will be a T. Weather center. Delete, 43. That's stet, right? That is stet, S-T-E-T. Delete. And this would be then eclat. That's right too. This is what? 27 is right. Acclaim. That one's right too. Devin says, hey, Mike. Oh, I got all you guys. Devin says, Armando. Something. Brian says, I don't know. Chris says, 44 across could be the center of the word. I like that. But does this make sense then? ORIHL. 35 down, a bay window. Wait, Anthony, I'm stuck on the last two clues, so I'm going to go reheat me up some pizza. See you later. Enjoy your pizza, Anthony. Thanks for being here, buddy. I hope to see you around. I'll see you around tomorrow, probably. Enjoy your pizza. Thanks, Anthony. Anthony's my new member, you guys. Anthony's one of my new members. Yay. Devin says, I think you do, Mike. Mike says, not me. Brylan says, bye, Anthony. Anthony says, don't forget a mid-puzzle poll, Daisy May. Thank you, Anthony. Thanks, Anthony. I'll be back, Brylan. Go enjoy your pizza. I have it playing and we'll chime in. Thank you. Chris says, no, sorry, I'm wrong about the. Anthony's using emojis. Thank you, Anthony. Love those emojis. All right. All right, so we're stuck on this one. Do you want me to Google it? Pizza or burger? Both of those sound pretty good. We had steak and it was delicious. Devin's using emojis too. Thank you, Devin. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, I'm gonna look up a window because we're just gonna be stuck otherwise. A bay window. 5 letters. Crossword clue. O-R-I-E-L. O-R-I-E-L. Okay. So that's right. So this is a T. Oh, wait a minute. At the center of this is a T? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. It's a T. The very center of the word weather is a T. See how they are. They make you think, right? They do. They make you think. Anthony says, it's about time, Chris. Brian says, LOL, Chris. Brian says, I looked it up but didn't want to give it away. Oh, that's okay. Give it away. It's all right. Oops, my Canadian slipped out there. I said a boot instead of about. I looked it up and didn't want to give it. That's okay. Steakums. Yes, make a good stuff. Hey, Rubberneck. Rubberneck's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love steakums. Rhett's here. Hi, Rhett. Armando and Mike. Devin, Anthony, Rubberneck. Hey, 21 SC. Mike, hey, I left some magic. Noah says, yo, Rhett. Brian says, welcome, Rhett and Armando and Mike. Devin using emojis. Rubberneck says, Coney dogs. Ooh. I like hot dogs, but I don't like nothing on them, but I do love them. Lots of great tonight. Welcome all. Hey, Brian. Yeah. All right. We have another puzzle to do. If you guys want to do it. If you guys want to do it. Wait a minute. I know I have it. There it is. All right. Put up your poll. As per Anthony's Chihuahua. What's the poll going to be, you guys? What kind of poll would you like? Mid-puzzle polls. Oh, look at Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. Anybody got a question for the poll? Let's put it up. Mike says, hey, 21RC, pizza or burgers? I got it. Pizza. Burgers. We could add an option too. Do you like the rain? Oh, I already put pizza or burgers. We'll change it in a little while. Pizza, burgers, or pizza. We'll just go with those two, right? Which do you like better? Pizza or burgers? You got it. It's coming your way right now. Do you like the rain? We'll come back to that one, Anthony. I'm watching you, 21. Joe says, hey, Daisy. Hey, Joe. Wrestling. Joe's here. I wanted to stop to tell you that you're a wonderful person. Oh, Joe, thank you. And I enjoy being here, and I hope you and everyone have a great Thursday. Thank you, Joe Wrestling. That is so sweet. Aw, I have to pin that up. That's the sweetest. Thank you, Joe. Rubberneck says, hello. Shout out to everyone here tonight. So many names to type. Thank you, Rubberneck. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Devin says, hey, Joe. 21 says prayers. Devin says, hey, Rubber. Joe says, hey, Devin. I like pizza. Me too. I like burgers too, though. Devin says, I got tired of pizza. I love Pizza Friday, says Mike. One across is Bronx. City in central New York. What? Bronx? I don't know. The Bronx is not in central New York. We'll come back to that one. We'll come back. Rhett says Mr. Pizza, 16 across is sound. One kind of a wave, a sound wave. 16. I like that one. S-O-U-N-D. Good. I like it, I like it, I like it. That was a tough one, so I just went out for it and chose pizza. I like both too, Chris. Andrew says 16 is sound. I got you there. The Rat says, hey, Mr. Pizza, or like, I like Mr. Pizza. Rubberneck says, I'm kind of tired, both pizza and burgers. I should have put both. I should have put both. Tim says, hi, Joe. Brian says, trust you on New York, Kelly. Anthony says, I voted, LOL. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Anthony. North Texas, Andrew says 14 across is Saran. Clear plastic wrap is Saran wrap. Right on. 14. S-A-R-N. I actually buy that every now and again. If it's on sale. Saran wrap. Good one. Noah says, Devin, why do you take me in time out? Brian says 6 across is was. No longer is. Would be was. Right on. Rubberneck says, I love a good steak. We had steak for dinner today. It was delicious. Yeah, we had small little strip steaks, but just enough. I mean, there's just enough. They were good. Mike says, Devin got to pay. Brian says, one is union. Union. It might be Utica. It's Utica. U-T-I-C-A. That's what it is. Utica is in central New York. That's right. Was, I love a good steak. Devin got to pay. Union. Yeah, me too. Edge to burger. More filling. Yeah, pizza's filling too, depending on the crust. You know, I like thin crust pizza. 21 Rubberneck. I went and saw you. Mike says he's kidding. Brian says one down is U.S. Air Force. Colorado Springs. Yep. U.S. Air Force. There you go. Anthony says burgers. So it's the same puzzle. What? Not the same puzzle. No, Zed. 14 is Saran. That's right. Mike's so funny. He says, Armando. Brian says 17 is ring. Give me a ring. Call me. 17. Give me a ring. Give me a ring. There you go. Zed, it's not a puzzle. It's people. It's puzzle people. Anthony says, movie. Anthony says, Soylent Green. 21 down is Rod. Twilight Zone Rod Searling. 21. That was his name. Yep. Noah is watching. Thanks, Noah. Zed says, whoa, cat walked on my laptop, messed it all up. I love your cats. Your cats are so cute. He has a video up on his channel with his cats are like up over the TV, and it's all you could see are their glowing eyes. It is the coolest video of cats. It's cute. All right, Brian says 20 across faster than limit. 20 across. How speeders like to travel. 20. Wait. Faster, F-A-S-T-E-R. T-H-A-N-L-I-M-I-T. 12 down. We're going to put faster in there for sure. We'll come back to the rest. Armando saying Noah. Anthony says Nature Dogwood got one down. She sure would. She absolutely would. Yep. Andrew says 25 is REM. Crucial sleep stage. Yes. 25. I think that's the stage that my husband does not get to. He does not sleep. He doesn't. 66 is right. Type of angle, a right angle, 66. A right angle, there you go. Rabbi, 25 down, Tim says. A Jewish teacher. Rabbi, R-A-B-B-I, good one, Tim, thanks. Thanks, Tim. Noah says, hey, Mike. Brian says, oh, Anthony, ick. Noah says, hey, Noah. Says 41 down are bed sores. You get them lying down, 41. Ew. B-E-D. S-O-R-E-S, bed sores. Yeah, that's right. That's kind of gross though, isn't it? Ugh. I feel sorry for people like that. Tim says 29 down is spree. Shopping binge is a shopping spree. 29. S-P-R-E. S-P-R-E-E. Shopping spree. Good one. 21 says Armando. I looked, but there are half a dozen Armando RC. Help me out. Andrew says 26 is rings. 26. They're crossing Olympic competition. I'm not sure about 26. We'll come back. Brian, 40 down is Draco. Harry Potter. Okay, I don't know nothing about Harry Potter. Nothing. So I'm going to trust you on that one. Draco, D-R-A-C-O. I never read the Harry Potter stuff. Andrew says 66 is right. 24 is ulna. 24. A bone in the human arm. 24. Ulna. Good one. I'm just going to grab a drink of water, you guys. All right. 5 down is angel. Heavenly being. A-N-G-E-L. Good one. 5 down. An angel. Mike says, how you doing, Devin? Anthony says 23 across a slab. Habitual litter bug. Oh, I don't like them. S-L-O-B. I don't like people who litter. It's disgusting. 6 down is wasabi, says Chris. Chris, horseradish condiment. 6 is wasabi. W-A-S-A-B-I. Wasabi. There you go. Brian says 28 across is disco. Saturday Night Fever. I talked about the Bee Gees yesterday. Remember? 28. 28. All right, right in front of me. D-I-S-C-O, disco. Tim says 40 down. Draco got that one. Mike says, I got to go, Tracy. Thanks, Mike. Have a good night, okay? Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, Tim, we got Draco. Good one. Anthony retracts. Rat says, bye, Mike, later. Noah says, bye, Mike. Armando says, bye, Mike. Tim says, bye, Mike. Andrew says, 19 across his house. We'll come back. Chris is 19 across his glide. Fly without an engine. 19. Glide. I thought it might be float, but what do I know, right? 54 are fast food joints. 54. McDonald's and Wendy's for 2. 54. Fast food. D. Joints. All right, fast food is right. The joints part is wrong. But we'll come back and finish it. 10 down is balsa. Very light wood. Yeah, 10 down is very light wood. Balsa. So sound is not right. So which one was that one? 16? One kind of wave. A kind of wave. All right, we'll come back to that one. 4 down is can't. C-A-N-T-S, 4 down. Pitches to one side. Good one. 11 down is edits. 11 down. Correct a manuscript. Did I say 11? Yeah, 11. E-D-I-T. Edit. Brian says, good read if you like your books. If you like your books. I do like my books. As a matter of fact, I have a whole bunch of books, but when we got ready to sell, we put them in storage. And now we're, living like everything's in storage. I miss my books. 50 down is a fix. Paste on as a stamp, 50. A-F-F-I-X, that's good one, Tim. I like it. A fix. 57 down is Dana. Dana Carvey, another SNL alum, 57. Dana Carvey, very funny guy. Dana Carvey. Armando's laughing. Brian says 22 down is plant. Botanist concern, 22. No, P-L-A-N, no, excuse me. Oh, I'm getting all stuffy again. P-L, No, I think we'll come back to that one, Stacy. Brett says, hi. Zed says, fast food something. Yep, fast food something. Armando, where's your channel? Armando, 18 Assad. Anthony, Grassy Square. Assad, that's a good one, Anthony. No, a 21 says Noah, Flame, RC, nice car race game. Brennan is 30 across his bed and breakfast. 39. 39, you did say. See, I'm so bad. 39 across. Bed. B-E-D. And, A-N-D. Breakfast. B-R-E-A-K-F-A-S-T. Breakfast. Bed and breakfast. Good one, Stacy. Noah says, thanks, 21. Anthony says, nice one, Brylan. 21 says, I can't find you. About 6 there. Armando says, bye, Chad. Have to work now. Bye, Armando. Thank you for being here. Noah says, all right, Armando, later. Rat says, bye, Armando. 21 says, Armando RC, I can't find your channel. Brylan says, 54 down is face. Commonly reflected image. Good one. 54. F-A-C-E. It's your face. That's a good one. Click his chat, 21, click to go to channel. Brylon says, gotta go, let the dog in, be right back. 21 says, I can't without a wrench. All right, hold on. Hold on. Why do you not have a wrench? I don't understand. All right. That should make it easier for you, 21. I'm so sorry. Honestly, I don't even pay attention to the colors. I really don't. You got it. Devin says, oh, 21 says, it says report or delete. Noah says, didn't have his mod. Anthony says, yes, 59 is Tito. Michael Jackson's brother. 59. Well, I don't think any of them had a 4-letter name except Tito, right? So I think right might be incorrect, but we'll fix that. T-I-T. I guess my Tyler left, but at least he stopped in to see me. That was so sweet. Fast food places. No, it's still too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Joints. Fast. F-A-S-T. Food. F-O-O-D. We'll come back. Rhett says, you too, 21. Noah says, hey, 21. 21 says, hey. Devin says, 37 is ska. 37. Music from Jamaica. Jamaica, man. That's right. When we went to Jamaica, they were out there singing and dancing and having a good old time. Tito's right. Poor Summer, though, I forgot her in the dark. Aw, Brylan. Aw. Us 21. Everyone, thank you for your hospitality. And if you need a friend, look me up. Have a good night. Enjoyed it. Thank you, 21. Have a great, wonderful night. Thank you so much. Chris says 53 down is placed. Park Place in Monopoly. That's right, 53. P-L-A-C-E. There you go. Place. You got it. Rat says, you too, 21. Noah says, you're welcome, 21. 21 says, bye. Thank you, 21. Devin says, 37. Scott got you. Toto. 59 down. Tito. Yeah, right. Rat says, I subscribe to you, 21. Anthony says, oh, poor Summer. I know, poor baby. 60 down is call. Meets as a bet. I'm not sure about this one. Who knows Spanish? Anybody know Spanish? Well, this one is Sam Malone. Cheers. Sam Malone was on Cheers, right? .5 degrees in terms of direction. It's got to be east-northeast, right? Can't be east-northwest, right? All right. Acute. The angle is acute. You know, when I was looking at it, I kept coming up with obtuse. And I'm like, well, obtuse doesn't fit. And I'm like, wait a minute, there's a smaller, the small one is an acute. Yep. Acute is right. Acute angle. Perfect. Red says, I subscribe to your channel, Brylan. Brylan says 60 down is call. Yeah, that's what Zed said, I think. Ska's right. Thanks, Rat says, Brylan. 21 says, wow, thank you for the wrench. I will not abuse it. Thank you, 21. I believe that you are correct. Thank you. Brylan says, headed your way now. Kage, hey, Kage, welcome. Kage says, what's up? What's up, Kage? How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Anthony says, hi, Kage. Rat says, you're welcome, Brylan. Brylan says, sub back, Rat. Chris Outdoor says, 52 down is strap. A purse attachment. That's right, 52. Purse has a strap. S-T-R-A-P. Kage says, hey, Anthony. Anthony says, 49 down are stores. Hue and light. Oh, yep. You save it up for later. 49. S-T-O-R-E. Store. Good one. Right is acute. 49 is Saks. 49. Bag-like anatomy structures. 49. SACS. Pesos. Pesos. Why did I not know that? Pesos, duh. Strap is right. Hubby might be Jamaican because he is Jamaican me crazy. Lisa. Lisa. 69 pesos is right. 51 is a lisp. 51, L-I-S-P. Mobsters speak with one in stereotypes. Lisp. Peso is right. 60 down are C's. C's, all right. S-E-E-S. Meets. Oh, yeah, like in poker. I'll see your bet and I'll raise you 25 bucks, right? That's right. C's is right, Chris. Strap is right. I got you. Noah says Brylon. Brylon says done, Noah. Chris says 30 across is emu. Earthbound bird. E-M-U. All right. 60 across is Essex. Isn't it? Wait, 67. English colony. Oh, that's right. E-S-S-E-X. Yep. Noah says, thanks so much, Brylon. Kage says 54 is fast food outlets. Fast food outlets. O-U-T-L-E-T-S. Good one. Good. Anthony Chihuahua, does that stream flood out sometimes? Zed said 64 across is Capri. Italian Resort Island, 64. Oops, I'm sorry about that. C-A-P-R-I. I've been there. I've been to Capri. It's beautiful. Brandon says, good one, Chris. C's was driving me nuts. Anthony says, emus is right. 20 across is faster and faster. I like it. Faster and faster. Good. Perfect. How speeders like to travel. Good one. Man striking out tonight. Color my world. Sometimes these puzzles are a little bit more hard than the other ones, but that's okay. Zed says, nice, Chris. Anthony says, sometimes SC. Noah says, I subscribe to Kage. Thank you. Kage's great. Anthony says, 62 across are rats. A squealer. 62 across is a rat. I like it. 56 down is sops again. Soaks up, 56. S-O-P-S. Did you tell me that before, Zed? I'm sorry if I missed it. I apologize if I miss it, you guys. Chris says 55 across is alas. $55 down. Woe is me. A-L-A-S. Thanks, Chris. 58 down are emus. Oh, I thought I filled that one in. I'm sorry, Anthony. E-M. I did see that one before. Florida 50. Sorry. We wrote emu and I thought you kept doing that. Okay. That was my fault again. 61 is aloof. 61. Cool in manner. Aloof. Fiber from the east is Ramy. That one's right too. Noah says, you're welcome, Kage. Stop the slop. Rat says, you are more than welcome, Kage. Zed says 48 across is era. Stat for a pitcher, 48. ERA. That's a stat for a pitcher. That's right. Nope, you're right. Darren, hello everyone. Hello, Darren. Darren is also Color My World, right? Welcome. Kage says, I 542 subs. Kage, that's great. That's wonderful, Kage. Congratulations. Lisa says 34 down is ran. Did more than walked. 34. Did more than walked. He ran. Good one. 46 is pro item. No. excuse me, 46 is pro tem, I believe president pro tem. 46 down. President. Prodem or plodem? Pro tem. P-R-O-T-E-M. So this one then is mobsters. Oh, raspy, like a rasp. Okay. Got it. We got it. Darren says, hello, everyone. Got that one. Adapt. Rasp. 51 across. Yep. We did rasp. 45 is adept. 45. Adroit. 45. A-D-E-P-T, which means 47 down is T-shaped cross, is Tau, T-A-U. All right. Kage says, we'll do no one. Anthony says, hey, Darren. Darren says, yes. Darren and Color My World say hello. Same channel or same person, different channels. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Chris says 47 is Tau. We got you there. 35 down. Explosive stuff. Oh, 35. There you go, TNT. Darren says hi to Anthony. Kage says, I've been getting 25 subs a day for a few days. That's great, Kage. And the more you start to get, the more the algorithm is going to push you out there. Good for you. Wonderful news. Noah says, hey, Darren. Kage says, I got 150 or so this week. Oh, my goodness, that's fantastic. Awesome, Kage. Rhett says, what's up, Darren? Darren says, hi, Noah. Hello, Rhett. 21 says, Chris Outdoors, hello. Zed says 42 is Bean Tree. 42. Certain Seed Pod Bearer. 42. B-E-A-N. T-R-E-E. There you go. Bean Tree. 35 down. We got that one. Brian says, hi, Darren. Noah says, 021. Got his mod now. Anthony says 33 is apart. Detached. A-P-A-R-T, also right. A-P-A-R-T. 27 is Madam. Madam, I'm Adam. 27. M-A-D-A-M. There you go. Madam. Retract. Roll calls Cabin. Hi, Roll calls Cabin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He's got some eyes. He's just lurking. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being here. Roll calls Cabin. Check him out, you guys. He says, hi, Noah. Wait a minute. Did I miss something? Oh, yes. Okay, there we are. Rhett says, really enjoy your stream today, Daisy. Thank you, Rhett. Thank you for being here. Anthony check. Noah says, hello, Roll Calls Cabin. Rhett says, hey, yo, Calls Cabin. Roll Calls Cabin, yo. 21 says, Noah Flame. I was surprised as well. Brian says, I heard YouTube changed algo to give the smaller guys a chance. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. That's what I keep hearing. That's good. They should. Right? There's a lot more of us little guys than those great big guys. But, I mean, the great big guys are bringing in a lot of money. So, I get it, right? It's all about the money for YouTube. Whoever makes them more money. Chris Outdoors says 26 is Eppies. They're crossing Olympic. Oh, yes. E-P-E-E-S. 44 across is an ism. A real attachment. Okay. Yep, Chris ism. Brian, that would be amazing. Cabin says hi to Rhett. Anthony says good one, Chris Outdoors. Zed says 43 is brunch. It's before noon, 43. It's before lunch. It's 5 letters. Before lunch. We'll come back to that one. It's before noon. It is before noon. You're right about that. It's before noon. Yeah. Nobody really's here. Hey, nobody really, how are ya? And he's using the emojis. Thank you, nobody really. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He's really somebody, just so you guys know. Zed says, yeah, I know. Chris says 9 down is organ. A keyboard kin. O-R. Organ. There you go. Sean says, yo, hey, Sean. What's up, Sean? How are you? Brett says, what's up, Sean? Noah says, hey, Sean. Roll calls cabin says, hi, Anthony. Chris says, 16 is radio. One kind of wave is a radio wave. That's right. R-A-D-I-O. Radio. Good one. Anthony says, hey, Roll calls cabin. Nice to see you. It is nice to see you, Roll calls cabin. Thank you so much. You guys got to check out Roll calls cabin. Take a look at his channel. You'll love it. Good stuff. Good guy. Rhett says, my bad. LOL. Say my name. Hey, Rhett. Rhett RC. Roll calls cabin says, hey, Zed. Noah says, it's okay, Rhett. Noah says, LOL. Anthony says, 22 down is Flora. A botanist concern. 22. F-L-O-R-A. There you go. Flora. 36 across is personal. Classified. Personal. 36. P-E-R-S-O-N-A-L. Look at Sonal. Sonal's name is in here. S-O-N-A-L. Sonal. Rest of it, just typed my hand wrong. Sean says, hey, Noah. Sean says, what's up? Anthony says, 13 down is a hoer. A gardener or farmer sometimes. Yeah, that's right. H-O-E-R. Perfect. Good one, Anthony says, Chris. Anthony says, thanks, Chris. Sean says, subscribe to my channel. Hey, Sean, just a little info. Next time you ask permission to drop a link, okay? But there it is. So there you go, everybody. Take a look at Sean, okay? Kage says 12 down is aid. A handy assistant, 12 down. A-I-D-E. Good one. Roll calls Kevin says, thank you, Kelly. You're awesome. You're awesome. And I love your channel. I love it. Thank you, Roll calls Kevin. Brylan says, need a short sonal. A sonal short. I've been forgetting to do it. So I feel bad if I start doing it again. Sonal's in the puzzle. 36 down is Fox. Oops, sorry. I mean off. 38 down. Not accurate. 38 is off. O-F-F. There you go. Darren says, good one. Anthony Noah says, I subscribe to Sean. Zed says, 32 is ultra. 32. Ultrasound. Leader. Oh my goodness. The way they word it. Sound leader, ultrasound. Good one, Zed. Anthony says, Darren, good looking. Rat says, I sub to you, Sean. Sean says, okay, Daisy. Okay, Sean, thank you. It's good, Sean. It's all good. Anthony says, one more clue. 43 across. Sean says, thanks, Rat and Noah. Anthony says, sorry about that, Daisy. No, that's okay, Sean. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Chris Outdoor says, Aid, good one. Whoever got that one. That was Kage. Kage got Aid. Oh, and 15 across. Sorry about that, Daisy. Gotcha. A good one. 21 says, hey, nobody really. Anthony says, hey, Zed. Kage says, 2 is O-B-E-A-H. Oh, wait, not 2. 9. Excuse me. 9. O-B-E-A-H is right. 9. A form of sorcery. I know nothing about sorcery. But thank you, Kage. Zed said afternoon. Afternoon. Which one was that, Zed? I need numbers, you guys. 43. After AFT. There you go. See what I mean about how they word stuff? It's before noon. Afternoon. Get it? It's before. Tricky with the wordplay, right? Sean says, Daisy, thumbs up. You got it, buddy. Zed does it again. Got that brain in gear. Yeah, he's working. Brylan says, duh, thanks, Zed. Zed says, I brain farted also. Okay, we still got a couple up here. 7 down. A Bartlett abbreviation. Pharisee's rival. 15 across. Anybody know who this person is of Saturday Night Live? Ann? Would it be Ann? No, it can't be Ann. Anthony's, these puzzles are like college level, and I dropped out in the 5th grade. Anthony. Anthony. Okay, we just need one more. Gastener. Hey, Anthony, good to see you, says Sean. 8 down is Saducee. S-A. D. U-C-E. Okay. Thank you, Kage. Looked her up, wanted to know. Brylan Farm. Oh, it's Anna. It's Anna, right? Anna. And a blue flag, 3 down. For example, is an iris. Noted literary plantation, we got that one. City in Central New York, we got that one. Related on mom's side, 30 across. Sorry, 30 down. It's M-A-S-E-R. Okay, that works. I'm just going to cross these off and say, you know what, we got them. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, I do have a couple more things we can do real quickly, and then we have to go. All right, let's lower this down. All right. All right. I might have to put it back up. All right, how's that? That's better, right? Is that okay? Nope, that's not good. All right. All right, you ready, guys? Code. Good. And you, Sean, what part of the country are you from? 21 says, nobody really sees us. Are you in Canada? I left the magic dust. Zed says, red. Where's Tyler? He was great at this. I know, Tyler. Well, he must have left. Dawn. Sorry, nobody really. Okay. So we are at code, right? Phone number prefix is area code. And then you take code and you put it down here. And the next one is hospital emergency alert. You guys got code red. Look at you guys working on that already. Code red. Also right. So red goes down here. And then you have a 1986 David Lynch film. Who got that one? Red Dawn. I love that movie. Red Dawn. That's someone with Patrick Swayze. Emilio Estevez and all those. Demi Moore's in that. No, not Demi Moore. Jennifer Grey, that girl from Dirty Dancing, is in that Red Dawn, right? Anthony, I'm from Illinois, says Sean. Hermie's back. Hi, Hermie. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Anthony says, nice, Sean. Brylan says, Red Dawn. Yeah. How about you, Anthony? Sean says. Anthony says, Colorado. Tim says, yes, Brylan. All right, folks. We are working on this one. Let's keep going. 4. Lou Reed's band with the Dawn something. Anybody know Lou Reed's band? Noah says, hey, Tim. Are we stuck, you guys? 21 says, Sean Film Biz, what frequency do you operate your race RC cars on? I use 27 MHZ. Never heard of her. 6, garage door. Garage door, 6. Door handle. Okay, that one's right. Oh, did I write this? I wrote that in the wrong spot. Sorry. Garage door opener and door handle. All right, so far. Velvet Underground. Heard of her. Garage door, Velvet Underground. Lisa says. Anthony says he played, no, the Velvet Underground. Lou played in Velvet Underground. It says Dawn. Unless we got the movie. Is it Red Velvet? Is the movie called Red Velvet maybe then? Basement. Subterranean parking place. Sean says, hey, Mary. Yeah, his band was the Velvet Underground. Okay, so is the movie wrong then? I like the movie Blue Velvet. Well, it's called Red. Red something. Red Dawn. Dawn with the Cold Blue. Blue Velvet. Oh, hospital emergency is a Cold Blue. Thank you, Kage. Cold Blue. This one is blue. Blue Velvet. Velvet Underground. Underground. Garage door is 2 words. I have it a mess. Forget it. I made a mess of it. Just forget it. I made a mess. I made a mess. Sean says, bye, no, have a great night. Underground is correct. Nice, Kage, Blue Velvet. Everyone, thank you again. And host. And Zed, I need to go rest. Have a good night, DC, South Carolina. Bye, 21. Thank you so much, Kage says Velvet Underground. Nice fixing it. No, I didn't. I made a mess. It's all messed up. All right, I have one more thing if you guys want to do it. Underground garage. Underground. All right, so area code blue. This is where I screwed up. Blue Velvet, Velvet Underground, Underground garage, garage door. All right, I think we're good. Look at this I found. If you guys want to do this. This looks really kind of hard. Let's see. You want to try, give your hand at this one? Jumble for babies. Kage says, uncle. Uncle. U-N-C-L-E. U-N-C-L-E. Uncle. And those letters are U and L. All right, uncle is right. Tim says, I'm telling. Anthony says, no, Daisy May, you made it right. Thank you, Anthony. Underground garage, garage door. Thank you, Kage. I just love making you scribble. Zed likes to make me scribble. Yeah. He also, you know what else he does? He'll be like, when you're doing the puzzle, he'll be like 61 makes noisy. And he'll be like, 61, loud. And I'll be like, 61. And I'll be like looking for it. So yeah, that's what he does. But it's all for fun. It's just fun. Scribble, scribble. The third is system. S-Y-S. Yes, it is. S-Y-S-T-E-M. System. And here you have an S and an S and an E. There you go. All right. 4 is a melody. Kage, you're good at word games. He's very good. Occur. O-C-C, yes, occur. Kage is very, very smart. O-C-R. O-C-R. Okay. Occur. 21, 2 is occur. System is right too. All right. Melody. The last one. Okay. M-E-L. Melody. M-E-L. Yes. Melody. That's a girl's name too. M-E and O. I went to school with a girl named Melody, actually. Love Our Toy Pup says, hi. Hi, Toy Pups. We're just about done for the night, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. Kage's good at these games. Yes, he is. Love Our Toy Pups. Everyone say hi to Toy Pups, Puppy Mama. You know her. How you doing today? I saw you in Yogi's today. I don't know what was going on. I came into Yogi's when you were on the panel. You were very upset about something, and I don't know what it was. I missed all that. I hope you're doing better tonight, Toy Pups. I felt so bad. Mary says, hey, Toy Pups. Phoenix says, love your Toy Pups. Anthony says, hey, Toy Pups. Lisa says, you have great writing. Thank you, Lisa. It's terrible writing. I'm terrible. All right, did anybody solve the puzzle? The puzzle says, better than therapy cupcakes. Thank you for your business. Well, this is goodbye. On to our next adventure. This is sad, but I guess it was time. Their store had gone out of business, so they visited one last time to get blank, blank. Some closure. That's right. S-O-M-E. C-L-O-S-U-R-E. Good one, Zed. All right, buddy. Woohoo. Bill, your bag says tough one. You got it, bud. You know it. Anthony says very nice. Oh, we got to end the poll. I don't want to forget to do that. End. Let's see what's up with the poll. Good job, Zed, says Kage. Which do you like better, burgers or pizza? Burgers. Oh, wow. Burgers got 61%. Pizza got 38%. Nice. Yeah. Good job, Zed. Good job, Kage. Anthony, Chris, Bryland Farm, Stacy, everybody. 21 helped a lot. Lisa says mine looked like Chinese writing. Phoenix is dead for the solve with emojis. Thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. Mary says good night. Good night, Mary. Have a good night, young lady. I'll see you tomorrow. You know that. Anthony says the people need to eat. Yeah, pizza fell off. Anthony says eat. Tim says night, kids. Good night, Tim. Thank you so much, Tim. Rhett says, bye, Daisy. I have to go sleep, and good night, chat. Good night, Rhett. Thank you so much. Anthony says, I hate my autocorrect. Zed says, I prefer filet mignon. I do. That's what I prefer. Kage says, good night, Mary. Billiard says, deer and elk burgers. Billiard likes all that stuff. That's so cool. Phoenix says, good job, everyone. All right, good job, everybody. We're going to head out. Make sure you hit the like button real quick before we say goodbye. And we will see you on the flip side tomorrow for tea time. Phoenix says, yeah, give me steak. Zed says, thanks, everyone, for making my day bad more better. Oh, your bad day. I hope we made it better, Zed. He had a bad day. I hope it was better tonight. Lisa says, good night, sweet Daisy and friends. Good night, beautiful Lisa. Phoenix says, please don't forget to leave a comment after each and every live on Premiere. Our support doesn't end at the end of the show. Thank you, Dolly. Anthony's using emojis. Thank you, Anthony. Kage says, okay, I think I'm going to go live soon. Oh, everyone check out Kage. Everyone check out Kage if he goes live soon. Cabin says, good night, everyone. Good night, Roll Calls Cabin. Thank you. Anthony says, love you, Zed. Phoenix says, Zed, love you. Anthony says, Roll Calls, bye. Brilliant says, hope everyone has a great night. Great finish, Zed. Awesome, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you for tea time in the morning if you can make it. Sean says, bye, Rhett. Bill your bag. Everyone have a great night. Everybody have a great night. Thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow for tea if you can make it. And if not, we'll see you when we see you. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks again. Good night.